Hello, I got recently asked to build a guitar for Ben. He wanted something a bit different and custom built for him, which I don't blame him. So I started off by getting these pieces of timber, like so, gluing them together. And one of the shapes he had in mind was an old 1965 shape. It was an old 1965 shape, the old K. And what he liked about this was how thin it was, and the pickups that I put in it. These I got these from France. These are Gretsch type pickups, very powerful, in my opinion, much better than the average humbucker, and the two pole as well, and each pole's adjustable. And he liked the sound of these. He preferred the sound of these to the humbuckers and the Dreams I've got. So with that in mind, he looked with that shape. He loved that shape, so I made a pattern of it. And then he brought his own neck. I could have made the neck easy enough, really, but well, I wanted to keep the price down for him. To me, my necks, I can't compete with the Japanese and Taiwanese market, you see. So he brought the neck, and originally it was a bolt-on neck, but the problem is I wanted to get, because Ben wanted a thin guitar, a nice lightweight thin guitar, and I think that's important to have something. You don't want to log that hanging off your neck, do you? So what I did is I mounted the neck into the body by the T method. So that way it gets glued on 5 different sides, and also because it's a stronger fit, I can keep the profile of the body down, and it means I can also set the neck deeper into it, so it's only going to be so thin, rather than opposed to that. Also, I know that he liked the switches that you get on these, so you got a humbucker, pickup off, single coil by coil tapping it. He liked the idea of that, but the thing is, he wanted a guitar without a scratch plate, and I'm thinking, well, how can I do that? So although he settled on having a 5-way rotary switch to control the pickups, I thought it was better off going back to that idea. So I hope you approve, Ben, because it's too late, because I made it. So what I did is I made these channels in the back, and I also mounted them low, so that way you've got, I don't know whether you can see from there, but you've got as minimum of a switch popping out as possible. But if you look there, because I scalloped them, can you see that? Because I scalloped them, it means you'll still have easy access. And just I had quite a few challenges with this guitar body, really, because of how thin he wanted it, and I wanted to try and make it as thin as possible for him. Here's one of the pickups. I got one of them pickups and cut it down to that shape. So pause it a second. So these can be dropped in there nice and quiet, nice and tight, and then I'll have to make some pickup surrounds for you then. I have to make some pickup surrounds. As you noticed, because I cut the shape out, these are flush mounted. The only thing you can adjust on these are the poles, so you can't adjust the pickup button down. So by doing this and resetting it, setting it into the guitar, I can have it coming up and down. So, and also, I know you liked, Ben, I know you also liked the banana headstock that you got, but it was so close to that shape. It was so close that I couldn't resist. So I shaped it the same shape. I shaped that side the same as that side, and I tried to copy that into that for you. The only main difference between this body regarding shape wise really is I added a little bit more of a roundness on the bottom to that, because that's quite square at the bottom and I wanted a bit more roundness to it. And also, as you can see, I scalloped these quite heavily so you get as much wood on the heel and neck as possible, but you can, and that's also possible because you've got this, which are like a double heel that I'm not carved. So you get, rather than on the average guitar on the back, you come to the top of the neck and you don't want that. So by carving that out, I've dispersed with that, so you end up with a neck that's lower in the body and much more easier to play. The truth of the matter is, if an instrument is comfortable in your hands, the more you can forget about it, and the more you can forget about the instrument, the more you can enjoy playing it. So I'll just put these next to each other.
Want to show him the head?
Oh, sorry, the head. If you get the head stock and then show them the backs, show them the horns on the side, so you can get an idea. And there we go. So I hope you're happy with that, Ben. I'm just waiting for your input now, mate. Okay, thank you.